Ferb Fletcher is a man of action, but not always a man of many words. In fact, he speaks so infrequently that I put all of his speaking lines in this video. My goal is to prepare everyone for the new episodes of Phineas and Ferb that they're making, and what better way to do it than by reviewing all of Ferb's dialogue. I'm Mitchell, this is Channel 626, and I'll get out of the way so you can enjoy Ferb's dry wit.
They're the only mammals to lay eggs, with a slight chance of scattered lawn gnomes.
Don't fall into the breach, got the backyard beach.
But the internet is forever. Sharks have to continue to move forward, or they'll drown.
You calling me a shark? Ferb!
Well, he was all up in my face. Well, it was definitely better than the gorilla in the cake. You do realise that that's French for pencil neck. I reckon herding cattle ain't for city folk. It's a unique and logic-defying amalgam of winter and summer. And perhaps Buford truly is amazing. You know, mummies have their brains pulled out through their nose. I was weak. That man isn't wearing any clothes. It does absolutely nothing. Well, actually, because she's a tire-spinning, gear-grinding, clutch-burning, backfiring, paint-trading, redlining, overheating, throttle-stomping, truck-driving girl. That's creepy on so many levels. Again, creepy on so many levels. This could be a problem. Well, I hope that's not going to be an issue. Look, for the last time, I give up. May we take that as a yes? Well, don't just stand there. Kiss her! Fun never falls too far from the treehouse. And perhaps the greatest pirate story ever told. No, not taking any chances.
Hey, look, there's Perry.
Still not looking. You know, gladiators were Roman, not Greek. And that is why I will never wear suspenders in public. It's a simple postmodern fusion of origami and pop-up. Good catch, Jeremy. And with handsome movie actor Vance Ward. He seems much faster on TV, especially if it's a caveman. Yes, it usually takes us at least a montage. I hear there's a new version of Jane Eyre in the offing. What did I miss? Wait for it. She's on a roll. That was completely out of character. Actually, you'd be 88 and a half. I don't know why we didn't build it here in the first place. You might consider bathing first. When he was younger, he did a bunch of stuff. I have absolutely no idea. Definitely the giant floating baby head. Platypus monsters are the only monsters to lay eggs, especially a giant fridge. A hero is a hero, but everybody loves a great villain. You know, in retrospect, I question the inclusion of a self-destruct button in the first place. Candace, we are just kids. Perhaps that's where he disappears to every day. But that's another story. Met by the wonder now, fierce hit.
You have a dodge?
They say fine, but not without them. Magma. Hello? Room service? No worries, bro. We're just gonna hot dog this honker past the boneyard to the sand.
You got that off the internet, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Clay Aiken? Konnichiwa. Steichi no tomodachi desu? Vanessa?
Sounds like you're flooding.
I'm not flooding it.
In the city of love.
Well, sometimes if you love somebody, you have to meet them halfway. She went off with someone else, and we believe in you.
Baby.
May the luck of Sluffon be with you.
Always. Actually, what I'd love to do is direct. Well, it is Candace's dream. Often the most fun can be found in your own backyard. You don't even need to say it. Just normal, mediocre kid stuff. Let's never do that again. Hello? Entire lower half of amazing superhero here. I guess there's no glory in thighs. All right, cowboys and cowgirls, it's time to get along, little doggy. Or even a short little doggy. I'm here all week. Try the veal. Give up. Give up. The day may come when we'll give up on fruitless searches after a mere 11 minutes, but that day is not today. The day may come when our favorite reptile may be lost from our memories and his enduring love of mushrooms forgotten, but that day is not today. Today we search. We will search for him in the streets. We will search for him in the trenches. We will search for him in the alleys and the mini-malls and the cul-de-sacs of this fair land. We'll search for him in the multi-level car parks and municipal recreational facilities. And we few, we happy few, we small band of brothers and girl from across the street, we shall not cease till he is found. We're over it. Once they've replaced more than 51% of all the humans, they can assume control of the Earth for their own nefarious purposes. So do I. Tell Uncle Angus and Aunt Maura thanks for the candy. And thus the universe is balanced. Actually,
What's that over there?
It's over 167 feet high. It's also tremendously popular with daredevils. Hop to the finish and don't look back. They say the step you're about to take is the beginning of your greatest adventure yet.
Little corny there, bro.
Just teeing up the song. Take a look at this morning's paper.
World peace?
No, this one down here.
Local boy gets harmonica.
Perhaps the lost city of Atlantis wanted to stay lost. Well, if you reverse engineer the human heart, you're bound to find love at its core.
And gross, smushy red stuff.
Yes, love and gross, smushy red stuff.
And ventricles.
Actually, I think ventricles is already included in gross, squishy red stuff. Well, it looks like my work here is done. If it's all the same with you, Father, we're going to build the machine. This is exactly why they took that doll off the market. Oh, heavens no. Slushy dogs never get any better. Hey, where's Perry? Yes, on the alligator. So, how about that airline food? Her car control has gotten a lot better. At least we know she mellows with age. Some other time, perhaps. So why is he wearing a tutu? Okay.
All day, B&F in the scene. Gonna slather you with butter, make it feel like a queen.
No. It found us. Well, if such a creature did exist, I believe its habitat and safety would be all of our responsibility to look after and protect. Well, either that or everything else in the universe just got bigger. Well, you know what they say. If you love something, set it free. The cartilaginous fibers from the bovine patella structure that gelatin's extracted from gives it that fun, bouncy quality. I'll never understand fashion. Well, we were all watching it. And quantum theory states that the mere observation of an experiment changes its outcome. The public is fickle. That's not just any bird. That's a rare whale song-singing, double-breasted angle hooper. Apparently, do what we did.
Yo, digging my ride from outer space.
Well, it occurs to me that perhaps not all of the modifications I made are technically street legal. That's no cloud. That's a space station. Please. And for the ladies. Brr. We don't, however, have a licorice dispenser. That was a nice touch.
Yep.
Check.
We lift off, then you'll be tipped off too. How my heart it soars for you.
Well, I suppose we could call that the home version. You're not very street. I think he can take care of himself. Yep. Had to be done. Perhaps the problem is not that the house is too small, but that we're too big. She's ship-shape and Bristol fashion.
What does that mean?
What does ya mean? Yes, I am.
Okay, then. Your name is Ferb?
Well, yes, it's short for... Oh, here it is. Phineas, I know what we're going to do today. 2, 3, 4...
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
5, 6, 7...
Hey, where's Perry?
You know, technically, we didn't try all terrain. We're there. That was a mistake. Agreed. I have no idea. C'est fromage? Oh, I'd never do that. And she seems to have acquired an upper-class Drusselstinian speech pattern. When we get our own place, it'll be like this every day. Someplace nice, I hope. Totally. A platypus would have put it over the edge. What assurance would we have that everyone else would also break into song and do the same thing? Or you could say Seize the Day was English for Carpe Diem. He's doing a special appearance on a music video clip show. Sorry, Addison. I'd like to go to that. I believe we're waiting for Rover to put the molecular separator down. Yes. Yes, it does. He makes history come alive. Frankenstein's brain. Well, photosynthesis will start creating oxygen, and then eventually an atmosphere. Our bovine friends will be fine. And by the way, nice use of the accordion arm. Yes. Yes, it does. I still can't believe it fit in his truck. And the tallest.
Yes, and the tallest.
And the heaviest. But does anyone else want to be king of the world? Have you tried tossing your head back? It's probably best not to question. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, okay, I'm down with that. Behold, evil wizard Maleficschmerz. I hold the sword Excalibur. This mystical vorpal blade was given to me by the Lady of the Puddle. Get a good look at it. For it is the instrument of your demise. Okay, so big deal. The end's come off. He must be having a flashback. But it is a great wall. I guess we should wait until tomorrow before we tell them about our new language.
Ooga, 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 ooga.
Every family Christmas special needs a little force drama. Our dad sells antiques. Erichu. Actually, those are stocks. A pillory forces the wearer to remain upright, exposing him to poking and prodding from passers-by. Plus, there was that small matter of circumnavigating the globe. Well, for today, it sounds like a vampire to me. The probability of a humanoid vegetable hybrid is exceedingly remote. What was the topic of his lecture again? As long as my team will have me, curse and all. No, it's broken. Sometimes you just miss. Actually, lads, I'm not a Brit or a Yank. I'm just Ferb. Skiddly Whiffers is a cruel mistress, cold and unforgiving. Time to change the batteries on the tiger excluder. Well, never say never. Happy birthday. Well, he did pee on the couch.
It's noticeably warmer.
Well, you can, but it would just be Whoa, deja vu-ish. Well, we've had a lot of great days, but we only have one Perry. Actually, the Babylonians had been defunct as a distinct culture for a millennium prior to the introduction of playing cards in India. It pays to show up on time. Women are a mystery. Actually, we just put a clip on it. We're here. Drusselstein is a rustic Eastern European country whose primary export is dunkelberries. Do you ever notice that in a certain light Buford looks handsome?
If we hadn't been able to invent something soon, I was going to scream.
Personal anti-gravity device. That would be a little rough on the old frittata. Just pie for me, please. Well, wherever it landed, I hope they can handle a party of that magnitude. Yes, probably while we're having a picnic. She has a rich internal life. The world holds many mysteries, but what seems strange to one may be commonplace to another. The fez was weird, though. I mean, we're not in Egypt. Ping-pong to the layman. Actually, I didn't find it all that exciting. We finished earlier than expected. Training nuts. Okay, what did I miss? Don't worry, it will be all right. We know it's a little weird. You had me at Skrr. Wow, they really nailed that name. Well, ever since George Shaw wrote the first description of the platypus for highly skeptical European scientists in 1798, this unique creature has become synonymous with the word impossible. Well, has he been wrong before? Foul? Perhaps next time we should buy new. A magician never reveals his secrets. At the Yorkshire Athletic School for In Your Face. Oh, looks like little Crikey grew up. Well, who's up for Sprummer?
Or Flazer, for short. I'm filled with remorse that we haven't, of course, even thought of building an obstacle course.
Then let's build one and make it our new tour de force.
That is a plan I can clearly endorse. Not them.
Just a little British sci-fi technology. All set, just
Great,
as
all
soon as
set.
I lock down the power assignments and reverse polarity. Oh, this is going to be sweet. Guess they knew a T-Rex's weakness is also its Achilles heel. I just remembered there's something I need to do. You two go. Well, I guess perhaps the universe wants some things left unphotographed, like chupacabras or group photos where everyone has their eyes open. Nature's little recyclers at work. Some tea with honey would help that throat. And there's crumpets in the conservatory as well. Shall we? That's a solution to the Gordian knot that even Alexander the Great wouldn't have come up with. Did you know there's one standing behind you? He really nailed you. Well, he's no platypus, but still a lovely fellow. It appears as though we've been transported into some sort of intergalactic hooskow. Actually, ice cream sounds pretty good, and mobs rarely make good decisions. Good morning, Perry. A platypus's life is a life of leisure. It's like being run over by cotton candy, but less sticky. Well, last we saw him, he was working on the muffler. I know. We normally do this later in the day. Where ice cream is made from dairy products and turned vigorously with air, sorbet is made entirely out of fancy people. Old Lang Syne literally means old long ago. But I'd rather think of New Year's as an unspoiled universe. Hockey Z9. Yes, and the tree in our backyard is now a pine.
Any pet can fetch a stick.
Well, I usually only say one line per day.
Please, Candace, you're being dramatic.
Perhaps our rubberized skin might be acting as an insulator. I'm petrified beyond all capacity for rational thought. No, you and Isabella will make it. Yes, everyone seems to be noticeably lab coat free. In the UK, they call that a foon. Or the sublyric pile killerbuster with onion on marble in Salzburg, Austria. No, I guess not. And neither will your little crumb cake.
In front of a vampire boat.
Chaparral? Seriously? That's it? A soft fire plug? Daffodil? Third date? Welcome to Ferbland.
Yes, but the universe is constantly expanding. Then what is it expanding into? Ooh. Okay, now my mind is blown. Or skenis, for short.
Actually, today I'm not. Ouch. I've got a bottle cap and a brass nail. Personally, I'm looking forward to cheese that comes in aerosol cans. Ooh, safe at home. Ta-da! And the other one had a false moustache. All right. I'll flabber him, a blah, 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 blah.
Sometimes if you're lost, it's best to just go along for the ride.
And of course, where's Perry?
Well, we can't see into the capsule, but your second molar has a cavity. And it looks like Mrs. Garcia Shapiro is making craplock tortillas. Couldn't be. That Phineas had 4 white stripes on his shirt, and you only have 3. She went intravenous right between us.
What? I'm expressing how I feel through music. I sure hope this cold weather isn't affecting Mum and Dad's cave adventures.
What?
2 words. Travel montage. We got sniped. How about this? Klimpaloon doesn't belong to us. He belongs to the ages. Get in the booth. Great physics department. Norway. It's not a wizard school. Well, there is some wizarding. You know, you can't force these things. So, try state to state, huh? Good choice. Can we drop you anywhere? Seriously? Hugs are a healthy expression of affection between friends. What's a tiger? Or at least orange-related puns. I hope that doesn't mean 6 more weeks of Nullville.
Well, brothers, we're Steph. No, we don't share a gene, but we'll always be together here on Tatooine.
No, I can see them. They're right over there. Sure, why not? I feel something. A presence I have not felt since Perry is in trouble. I found this, the Sithinator, and I've modified it so I can create an army of Sith warriors. Join me on the dark side, brother. Dark side is my home now. then I must destroy you. Now you will join me.
It's from the planet Feebler-Oot in the Roblox cluster. The Roblox cluster.
The Roblox cluster. Man, try saying that 5 times fast.
Roblox, 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 Roblox.
Huh, I guess it's not that hard. Roblox, 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 Roblox.
Roblox, 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 Roblox.
Roblox, 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 Roblox.
Roblox, Roblox,
Roblox, Roblox, Roblox.
The Roblox cluster.
Man, say that 12 times fast.
Roblox, 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 Roblox.
It's not a verb, but we'd choose you as a sister every time. Why does that sound like her name?
If you like this video, make sure to check out my other Phineas and Ferb compilations, like every time that Doofenshmirtz says, a platypus? Perry the platypus! I also have in-depth analyses on several Phineas and Ferb episodes, so give those a look too while you're at it. Subscribing to this channel is the best way to prepare for the new season of Phineas and Ferb coming out in 2025. So until next time, remember, there's no platypus controlling you.